And I think she's changed a lot of people's lives, and people have just been inspired by her.
Our next award goes to graduate Charlie Hogg from East London. His mercy mission to help the people of Mongolia has inspired others to do the same. He was nominated by the Rotary Club of Redbridge.
In 2009, Charlie Hogg received a Rotary Young Citizen Award for his Ambulances to Mongolia project.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
After driving an ambulance to Mongolia himself the year before, he'd organised for a group of mainly university students to drive a fleet of ambulances to Mongolia in summer 2009.
The trip took us 32 days. It covered about 8,000 miles. We ended up spending $80 in bribes and fines to the various authorities along the way. We crossed 5 mountain ranges. We went through 1 spare tyre. We also got arrested in Kazakhstan, in fact, for some visa complications, and we arrived into Mongolia with a great reception on the border, because it's a protected fuel tank. These ambulances that are going out this year will be distributed among clinics and hospitals in the rural communities, because it does take, sometimes 2 or 3 days to reach a hospital. By cutting down times, it can truly save lives.
And things have moved on since then. Charlie's now helping organise for a team of 28 people, mainly from the London Ambulance Service, who'll head to Mongolia with 7 decommissioned ambulances this summer.
They've done their use in London, they've done extremely well, and now it's ready for someone else to have the pleasure of driving these old vehicles. Otherwise we would crush them, it would be a waste. They still have got some use. They're not really fit for our purposes now in London, but why throw it away when someone else can make use of it? We approached Charlie Hogg to see whether he would be interested in making use of these decommissioned ambulances that we're sitting in today. He was absolutely delighted with that, and now we've been working with him in getting through all the plans. He's done a phenomenal job, is very, very helpful to us, and it's great fun working with him.
They're raising money for Charlie's Go Help charity and the London Ambulance Service's chosen charity.
Meru is a small charity based down here in Epsom, Surrey, and we design and make custom-made equipment for kids with disabilities. So essentially, if there's nothing else available on the market, then we'll custom make a bespoke piece of equipment for them.
Okay, brilliant. Just say Mongolia. Well done.
I've never done anything like this before, but since it's raising money for the charity that I work for, I thought, why not?
Everything Charlie's doing has been great. They've got the ambulances out there, and then when we met the lady that lives out in Mongolia, she said the difference it's made out there has been amazing.
Well, this year we've got 7 matching ambulances going out, decommissioned vehicles from London Ambulance Service. They're departing in early July in a convoy out to Mongolia, delivering to some hospitals out there. And the aim of the project is to pretty much double the emergency care capacity of the hospitals that we're going into. Where we've found over the past 2 years that hospitals in Mongolia have been suffering from is the fact that their ability to access all the patients has been somewhat limited due to vehicles not being available or in use. Mongolia is certainly a country with a small population but a very big landmass, and that's really why they need the help, because they've got to cover such a large area with so limited resources. Since we last spoke, which was now 2 years ago, we've managed to deliver out 16 ambulances. So with these 7, it's coming up to a nice 25.
Our next award goes to a teenager who has overcome